All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be um, accepting members to the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Two dynamic institutions on YouTube giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, run down on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculum, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the family, strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview just by clicking that link right over there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru roundtable live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Make sure you get on over there, check it out, family, get that preview, and become a brother, become a member today. Read Neil Long, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessory for every room in the house. I got something for you. I know you're going to like it, love. Make sure you get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount. Shop and save, save and shop. Everybody know the General got the popping his page on Patreon by far, not even close. Over 500 exclusive live streams on my Patreon, only to be viewed on Patreon, exclusive material, high-powered, fire material. I want you to get over there, check it out, click that link at the top of the chat, get over there, check it out, and become a patron today. All the family out there donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. To all the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. I thank you and appreciate you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti, Black Power Cartel. Make sure y'all get over there to Black Power Cartel. Click my link. God damn it, I'm going to start having it make sure y'all get over there to Black Power Cartel. Got all the master teachers, got all the golden age of hip-hop, man, all the documentaries, Black history documentary, all the fire. You know me. I know the fire. And so I want y'all to get on over there and subscribe to that channel because you most definitely, man, it's a gem and it's a jewel for our people. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti, Black Power Cartel. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You be done for. Trump is using Netanyahu'S blueprint for Gaza City on America's urban black areas. And not just the black, anybody that step up, primarily the urban black areas. You see, running the same, it's the same fucking blueprint. Okay? That's why he ain't got no problem with it. Why you gonna have a problem with it? How you gonna sit up here and say, you understand, he got a problem with it? You feel me? He might not bomb and shit and do it, but he most definitely gonna be kicking in the doors, harassing the streets. You see what I'm saying? Terrorizing the street. You terrorizing nonetheless. You know, everybody, when you come here, you don't necessarily want to see you don't want to necessarily see no goddamn tanks and shit and goddamn Hummers and shit all in you. You're in a police state. You see what I'm saying? You didn't went from one extreme to another goddamn extreme. You see? You didn't went from one extreme to another goddamn extreme. So now you're in a goddamn police state. But it's bigger than that. They intend on taking these cities back. Y'all niggas better get ready. You better become more aware of what's happening. They've been planning this. I don't know where you motherfuckers' minds has been. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you better have them. You better pray to the Lord, but goddamn it, you better sharpen up your sword. Pray to the Lord, but you better sharpen up your goddamn sword, and you better make sure, goddamn it, you have everything that's necessary, goddamn, to keep something up off of your ass. You better have that too, and you better have a whole lot of it. You better know how to, and for many of y'all, you better know how to make some of it, because you can't depend on your adversary to do it for you. Too much of our security is based on another man making it, or providing it for you. You see, we must develop out of these states being unable to do for self. You see, what produce for self. It's too late in the game. It's too late in the game for our people to be, and the only thing that is saving us is the potential. We got the greatest motherfucking potential of any people on the planet. Nobody can even come close. Nobody. I'm talking about Black America specifically. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody looking at you. Whatever you do, goddamn it, they gonna do. You see what on the escalated level. Nobody else. We're not gonna follow nobody else. It is what it is. It is what it is. You can let your ignorance, your jealousy, your envy, you cloud your motherfucking mind to make a decision that's gonna ultimately save you. Go right on ahead, because it's got to be a weeding process in this war. His motherfuckers ain't gonna make it, and it's gonna be of their own doing why they don't make it. So we plant the seed, and we hope that you water it. It's up to you. If I give you the seed, it's on you to water it. So when it sprouts, it ain't on me to say when it's gonna sprout. That's up to, and sometimes it is more likely to sprout if you're moving in the direction towards the sun. But if you ain't moving in the direction toward, which is truth and righteousness and necessary things of liberation, then it ain't gonna never goddamn sprout. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of woofing and a lot of preaching and a lot of teaching don't mean a goddamn thing. That don't mean shit. You see what I'm saying? This is some boots on, and all boots on the ground. A lot of niggas got boots on the ground, but you ain't doing nothing but walking in circles. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, and that's not to take it, but it is. You understand what I'm saying? It's some of all this shit combined. You understand that? Motherfuckers say I got boots on the ground. Yeah, but you ain't going nowhere. Where you going? You got boots on the ground, but you ain't going nowhere. Your destination is fraudulent. Your goddamn destination is fraudulent. So yeah, you got some boots. You wearing out. Yeah, you wearing out your souls and shit, walking and going nowhere. You motherfucker been boots on the ground for fucking forever. Where you been, nigga? Only thing you got to show for it is a pile of goddamn boots with no goddamn soles on them that you done walk the goddamn soles off them motherfucker, but ain't achieved a goddamn thing. You see what I'm saying? So what that gonna do? We can't show up every time, goddamn it. We got to be on. We got to be on the offense. We always on the defense. And that we got to change. We say that to be protective, that we not, the aggressor in nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we say in defense. In defense. We're doing this in defense. But sometimes motherfucker got to go on the offense. Sometimes you got to go on the offense. Defense is for invincibility. You see how the art of war say for invincibility, to make sure a motherfucker can't beat you. You know what I'm saying? But in order to win, you got to go on the offense. You see what I'm saying? You can become invincible, and that's necessary. It's to fortify yourself, to fortify your people. You become invincible. That's on the defense. But to win the game, you got to go on the offense. You got to go on the offense to take it to a motherfucker to be victorious in this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so we react. We reactionary. We just react to shit. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't first to the field. You see what I'm saying? We don't, sometimes it requires motherfucker to hit first. If I know a motherfucker gonna hit me, if I know this motherfucker walking up on me, I ain't waiting on you to hit me, nigga. If I know you gonna hit me, and before you even flinch, nigga, I'm gonna try to knock your ass out. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm not gonna let you hit me and then hit you back. You see what I'm saying? If I know you gonna hit me, you coming, you coming in an aggressive manner and shit, and I know you plotting and planning. Some niggas quiet. They sit and wait on the chance so they could sucker punch you. Any guys, if I see you, nigga, and I feel your frequency, nigga, I'm gonna try to pick something up. I'm gonna try to defend myself before you even make the move. I'm gonna be, you understand what I'm saying? That's the offense, man. That's an offensive defensive move. You feel me? And that's what we had too many times. We reactionary. We wait. We don't prepare. Motherfuckers say, oh, now what do we do, man? They didn't roll in. You ain't going to do shit. You understand? But learn from this situation. Learn from this motherfucking situation. Black men should have been took over their community in a righteous way. You could have did it. We ain't been, too many generations of motherfuckers want to be hustlers, want to be motherfucking gangsters and shit. And you understand? And all the necessary, but not being the leader of his own community, his own block. You want to be destructive of your own goddamn community in your own block. You see what I'm saying? This is what you've done. You didn't put yourself in a predicament. You're going to have to learn that it's all in your hands. You the sole controller. You can change this shit overnight if you want. You got the most potential, but your potential have been thwarted. You see what I'm saying? Because, your divinity is not there. I always go back to divinity, man. You see what I'm saying? That is your operating system. That's your operating system. I keep telling y'all that. You do not have a winning operating system. If it's not about black divinity, you ain't going to win. I'm just going to be upfront with you. If it ain't about black divinity, because let me explain this to you. You greater than anything these niggas out here talking about. You far greater than that. You see what I'm saying? You are primordial. You here, you got a divine destiny. Everything in nature is in a place, you see, that been laid out in a cosmic plan, that been laid out, a divine plan, and everything is in a perfect order. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no guessing, ain't no second guessing the cosmos. That's a losing formula right there. You just like the Neanderthal, lose everything. You see what I'm saying? You no different than that sun. You no different than the moon. You no different than any planet in this galaxy. Everything is in a divine order. Everything has a sacred assignment. You see what I'm saying? It has a cosmic assignment that has been assigned by the cosmos. Not man, not by philosophy, by cosmic law. Now that sun has been given an assignment, and it provides for us and everything on this planet the necessary heat. You see what I'm saying? To keep us warm, to keep everything alive, and there's other functions. Even the plants is feeding off of the sun, which brings, that breathes out the oxygen that is necessary for us to survive, and we breathe out the carbon dioxide, which it breathes in. So we closer to the damn plants than the damn Neanderthal, but it's a cosmic order. You see what I'm saying? You in the demiurge. You in the demiurge, meaning you in the matrix. You living in the matrix. And so whatever they say, you must get this, you must make this amount of money. And if you got to live. But at the same time, understanding what you got to do to survive at this time and doing it and ultimately coming together and overcoming it, so you don't have to no longer live in the box. You see, where you can recreate your own vision, your own world. You see what I'm saying? Aligned to your divinity. You gonna live in a fucking matrix that's aligned to all the wicked shit that go on. Nobody has any allegiance to the cosmos, no allegiance to black divinity. And you wonder why these niggas out here doing what the fuck they doing, and will continue to do it until they get in alignment with the cosmos. So I know you niggas is talking some bullshit, because I don't never hear nobody talk about divinity. I don't hear nobody being in alignment with the cosmos. I don't hear nobody talking about that. So what the fuck is you thinking you gonna get out with just some philosophy and shit? These niggas is spiritually broken. Spiritually broken. So far removed, but the potential is that it's in them. All you gotta do is light the spark. They on, they fire, flame on. What that motherfucker say on flame on, motherfucker back ablaze. You see what I'm saying? So ultimately, just like the sun has its assignment, the moon has an assignment. You feel what I'm saying? You have to find out what is your divine assignment. That's the ultimate thing. That's the ultimate thing. In that, you're going to find all you need, man, because whatever it is, you're good at it. You're going to be able to survive. You're going to be able to do all of that when you come into understanding what that is. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to find out, and ultimately, that's our operating system, our divinity. Because when we understand our divinity, we understand why we here. What is our purpose? If the sun is to provide, and we was put here to be the caretakers. You see what I'm saying? We were put here to be the caretakers of this planet and to govern in the way of Ma'at. You see what I'm saying? To maintain the balance of cosmic law and order on the planet so that it would be peace all over. And we vacated that because we didn't know we didn't lost our understanding of our cosmic assignment. We don't know that. We're not connected. And you cannot have a destiny until you understand your divinity. Everything is, you have to have your divinity for you to even understand what your true destiny is. Your destiny is not to go to and work for this the Neanderthal, go through their school. They ain't gonna teach you no divinity. You understand what I'm saying? Even education, all of that is tied to what the fuck is you educating? If you don't, until you get a destiny, you have to understand your divinity. When you understand your divinity, you'll understand your destiny. You cannot understand your destiny until you understand your divinity. Your destiny in your mind is going to be something that's attached to the demiurge, working within the demiurge. You understand? I understand you have to do that at this time to do, but understanding your divinity will make you understand, I'm going to do this until I can do this. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to get up out of this shit. But if you don't have your divinity, you're going to continue to try to manifest within the demiurge. You ain't going to try to come up out of it. You're going to stay in it. You're going to die right on in it. And your divine destiny, you will die without even ever knowing what that was. When you understand your divine destiny and your divinity, then your destiny will appear. Then your destiny, when you understand your divinity, your destiny will appear. You see what I'm saying? And until that, you won't even know what the fuck you here for. And many of our people will die and not ever known their divinity, what the cosmos had aligned for them in this sacred creation. They won't even know. They'll die and pass on and be totally unaware of why they was here, period. So we got to wake up. That's why I always speak to divinity. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Because once you give people divinity, man, all that other shit is irrelevant. That shit is irrelevant. See, and people don't want that. They do not want that because all that shit gonna fall to the wayside. All these niggas hiding in these groups and that shit don't mean nothing. You can line all these groups up and you will see that the majority of these motherfuckers in these groups ain't none of them talking about no divinity. None of them. Not one of these motherfuckers is talking. So they just a bunch of motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Miles moving. And then eventually, when there's no divinity, no high morality, the peoples ain't moving on the highest level, you're going to see that shit crumble to the wayside. It's a motherfucking guarantee. It's a motherfucking guarantee. And so you take that how you want to take it now. You take that how you want to take it. And so I got away from that because, again, when you understand your divinity, you understand because within that, you will understand that this man is you up against is a diametric opposite. You see what I'm saying? He's your diametric opposite. It's going to be this conflict forever. It ain't going to never change. You trying to make up some shit because you living in the demiurge. You're not living in reality. Ain't nothing going to supplant cosmic law. Nothing is going to supplant cosmic law. You can let these niggas rap and yap. Nothing is going to supplant it. So motherfuckers, hey, I'm going to work with him. You ain't going to work with shit, nigga. You ain't worked with this motherfucker not one time since y'all came in. Not one time successfully have you ever worked with this motherfucker and you came out on top. No time at all. You either had to break his head. You understand what I'm saying? Run him up out the land. You understand? But that been no time. So what the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck is we talking about? You see what I'm saying? Well, so in the end of this, we seeing what's happening out here. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen after this. It's gonna happen after this. When you gonna end this? When you gonna move to the higher self? When you gonna say, you know what, I'm a primordial. That's what I said. That's what you are. The primordial. You first, you was here, you was put here to govern. You are the cosmos made flesh. That's where all this comes from. What the fuck is you talking about? What about this? What about the spirit? What about the melanin in your mind? The spark melanin. I ain't talking about just the melanin. I'm talking about the spark melanin. Our ancestors knew this. They knew how, you understand, to use these superhuman gifts that have been given to them by creation to produce all these great civilizations. These ain't just no philosophical. These was black peoples and African peoples that had lit that spark. And you could tell, because everywhere else, you don't just see it everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? Where there's no primordials, there's no spark. You see, and so when you get to ask him up, when you don't see primordials, there is no spark. Period. That's the difference. You'll see a whole lot of motherfuckers doing, but nothing on the higher level, nothing on the higher plane. You see what I'm saying? The only way they're gonna obtain it is to steal it, enslave the people, and force them to teach it, force them to use it, but they won't naturally be able to obtain it for themselves. Everything the motherfuckers got, they stole it. And they either conquered and forced the people to teach them behind the scenes, but that's the only way they'll learn. And they have to keep the goose that laid the golden egg right up under them, so they, the case they shit, because they can't relight them. They ain't got no spots, so they always got this mythology where they got the Olympic torch, and they got to keep that motherfucker lit at all times, because once that bitch go out, it's over. You see what I'm saying? The spark, that's a synthetic torch. That's not the one in here. So that's an operation of conquest over the primordials. You see what I'm saying? Keep that torch lit. You understand? Because once that bitch go out, it ain't coming back on. But we got the torch in here. You see what I'm saying? At any given time, once we accept who we are and we move that bitch on again. You see what I'm saying? And so we the goose that laid the golden goddamn egg. And so that's why, and so behind the scene, that's why they don't give us credit for no goddamn none of the creations and inventions that we be behind the scene. They take the credit for every motherfucking thing. You see what lying ass motherfucker. We got the spark. You feel me? And so they keep us. If we wasn't up under their motherfucking ass, this bitch would have been collapsed. People keep talking about, high. Okay, well, do it. Do it then. Do it. Leave us the fuck alone. Go back where you came from. You can have, wherever. You understand what I'm saying? Don't fuck with us. Go by yourself. Do what you do. Start from scratch. Don't fuck with us, and let's see what happened. That's all you had to do. You understand? You ain't got to prove shit to us. We ready to do it right now. We ready to do it fucking right now. Y'all motherfuckers be done for overnight. Y'all be done for. Period. Y'all be done for. Don't nobody give a goddamn about none of that shit over there. Straight up. None of it. Especially where our peoples is not at. And even if they there, a lot of them ain't got no spark. And so we don't goddamn give a goddamn. It's about the spark, family. It's about the goddamn spark. You got to get to your higher self, understand who you are, regardless of organization or none of that. That ain't the highest level of understanding. That's not the highest level of fucking understanding. You starting on a level, nigga, where it's confused. It's still confusion. Y'all niggas, oh, I'm Aboriginal, I'm this, I'm that. So what, nigga? Does that mean if a motherfucker, some of these niggas are aboriginally mentally ill? You mean to tell me, oh, so what? Well, that's not the highest level. Do you have black divinity? Do you have that? You understand what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? Okay, then. Let's talk about that. Let's move on that. And understand that they trying to, at this point in time, they trying to wipe us out. They trying to wipe segments of our people out on the planet. That's what they trying to do. They trying to wipe, segments of our people out on the planet. And even though I don't agree with some, we still have to speak for our people. You see what I'm saying? We still got to plant the seeds out there of what the fuck is going on. And if it don't, it's going to be a continuous process forever. So either you're going to come up out of this demiurge, this prison, you're in a prison. Either you're going to come up out of it, ultimately, just come on up out of it. Get your shit together, come on up out of it. Come on up out of it, period. Don't, and at any point in time, and even if it means cutting ties with anything that is owed to us, and ultimately, and though we cannot use it as an anchor, it cannot become an anchor because we did all this shit before without any of that. We could start from motherfucking scratch and still take it to the sky if we have to. Yes, it's ours. Yes, it's deserving. But we can get it another way by achieving the best of what we could goddamn be. Ultimately, if that's how we cannot let nothing anchor us. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know if they can anchor us with this shit and they ultimately keep dropping crumbs here and there and you're not willing to just go ahead and take it out as motherfucking ass if you had to, and you just gonna beg and you gonna plead and you gonna hope the next motherfucker gonna do it after the next motherfucker don't do it, and hope the next motherfucker after this motherfucker that ain't gonna do it, hope he might do it, hope she might do it, and then hope the motherfucker and then your goddamn babies do the same, hope the motherfucker that ain't born gonna do it, and ain't that what the fuck you gonna do, nigga? You gonna let this shit anchor you down? Yes, it's ours. Yes, it's deserved. But sometimes you just have to show a motherfucker, even though we know but once you understand that's your diametric opposite and you understand his nature. See, the thing is what y'all got to understand. I'm going to get the fuck up off of here because I'm telling you that, and I can get into all the Netanyahu and the Trump. It is what it is. They running the same plan. They running the same blueprint. But as you understand the nature of a thing, a motherfucker can't live outside its nature. That's just it. When the cosmos assign a nature to a motherfucker thing, that shit, that's what it is. It's a part of its DNA. It's a part of its fucking being. If it can become a chameleon, but it cannot come out of its nature. It's faking like it's out of his nature to trap your ass, but it's still his nature. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand the nature of a thing. And once you understand the nature of everything in the cosmos, you become the master of the cosmos because you already know how it's going to come at you, what the characteristic attributes of that thing is. You are already victorious. You know every move that it could make. You know what move it's going to make before it make it. And you can be victorious every time because you can sidestep, you can strike. You understand what I'm saying? In a way that they not in, knowing the nature of that thing, and you could strike it in a way where you could put the lights out. You understand what I'm saying? Ahead of time, you don't fall into the trap. You don't fall into the traps. You already know the trap. So you understand the nature of the thing. You'll quit finagling with this man. Stop finagling with this man. Quit doing it. Quit playing game. Quit fooling the people that finagling with this man is going to advance them. It's not going to advance our people at all. They not going to do nothing for you, nigga. Nothing. 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 They're not going to do nothing for you. And if they hear me, they give you a little something, and that's to pull you in. See, you can't come out your nature. Tell you that. You can't come out your nature, nigga. Nothing. You cannot come out your nature. You can pretend, you can fake, you can do all of that. And that's why they know. Even though our people is crazy in a lot of ways and they doing a lot of, they know in the nature that seed is stick. It might not be lit, but all it take is set that motherfucker afire in his consciousness of his divinity of who he is, and motherfucker is back on again. They know that. You see, that's why the pressure be on us 24/7. If they thought that what they did to us 200 years ago, 300 years ago was enough, they wouldn't still be running shit on TV. They wouldn't still be, they got to keep that shit up 24/7 because they know all it takes is just a match. And that spark is lit again. And we back. You see what I'm saying? Like they say, we back. You feel me? So, no, at the end of this video, know that it's always going to be on. Ain't no time when it ain't on. Don't come talking to me about what was said, why you ain't, bitch, it's on. Okay? Even if we having fun in some days ahead, it's on. Motherfucker don't get to talking, it's on. Nigga, when motherfuckers know what it is, they automatically fall in line. You see what I'm saying? We get to, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, Seti, you ain't doing videos every day, man, on this. Bitch, nigga, I'm speaking through other shit. I put some, you niggas want to come out and put your fucking face on everything. Hey, here I am. Yeah, here I am. Look, I'm revolutionary. I'm on the, I want to yap. I want to do all this in front of everybody. Here I am. Bitch, nigga, go somewhere. I'm talking divinity. You understand what I'm saying? I could be talking about something oblivious to what the fuck y'all nigga and be talking directly to the spirit and soul of our people to spark them, that where they wake the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? You can sit here, man, and terrorize the motherfuckers, and they then and philosophically love niggas to sleep. I'm over here talking on some things, having fun. You understand? To spark their mind. You don't know what the fuck gonna spark their mind. So I talk about a lot of shit, but I'm always speaking to black divinity. I don't come out like you niggas weak. You niggas is weak. And I'm gonna just say that. You niggas is weak. But I want you to wake up because I love my people. If I don't do nothing else, I'll tell you that I love my people, but they are stiff-necked people. You see what I'm saying? Yes, they stiff-necked. Don't want to, you understand what I'm saying? You got to fight them and shit just to absorb the goddamn, but that's all right. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I know that many of our people are going to ignite. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to go out there and plant seeds, and more of our people going to ignite. But know that it's on. Know that it's on. Know that it's on, goddammit. That means tie your motherfucking Timbs up. You understand? Get it. Make sure when you wake up, nigga, you drop down, do your regimen. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have a regimen, goddamn. Give a fuck how old you is, goddamn it. You exercising something, nigga. You got to be able to hold the motherfucking heat. You got to be able to throw something. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have enough strength, goddamn it, to do something. So you better, whatever that is, nigga, you better be working out on that shit. Have a regimen, have a mental regimen where you're meditating on things. If you see it ahead of time in your mind, you're more prepared for it. Exercise, mentally exercise, spiritually exercise. Talk to the ancestors. Talk to them. Tell them, you understand, to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? Tell them how much you love them, and tell them how you need them, that you need them with you at all times. They'll be exercise all these areas. Exercise, study. You see what I'm saying? Study, then put the book down, work out, prepare, see what's going on in the world. Come back, Do it again. Grow. Spark fire. Talk to the cosmos. Study the stars. You see, study the Mother Earth. Study nature. Study the laws of the cosmos. Go to Egypt. Study, our ancient megaliths. Go to Old Mecca. Study the history of the old. Go to the Naga Kush. Study that. Go back to the working out. Goddamn it. Spiritual. Do the spiritual. Get into your music. Listen to your music. Get your medicine. Get your musical medicine. Heal. You see what I'm saying? Get stronger. Make preparation. You see? Become deity. You see? Become deity. Fuck all that other shit. You could be all of that. But are you deifying? Are you ascending above this bullshit? Are you anchored down by all these weak ass philosophies that don't explain to you that you a divine being here, that you above all of this shit? You see what I'm saying? And that you should ascend and you should meet your brothers and sisters as they ascend. Meet them on that level. Then you know you're dealing with what's real. You meet a motherfucker down here on this low level. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck you getting. You're going to get a lot of bullshit. Lying ass motherfucker. When you meet a motherfucker down here on this level, telling you, you can fuck these niggas. And don't say shit to me. Straight up. Don't come over and don't say shit to me because I know you niggas. You see, when you deal with niggas on this level, they have no, they have no loyalty, no commitment to the higher self or black divinity. And you got to meet a motherfucker up here. And I didn't mean to say it that way, but that's where you got to meet a motherfucker up here. Then you know you dealing with somebody that's real. There's no way they're going to get up here without a certain level of attainment, a certain level of study, a sacrifice. You see, it's going to take sacrifice to get up there. You're going to have to let a lot of shit to get here. And so when you meet somebody up here, you know you dealing with a real one. You meet a motherfucker down here, man, the statistics is high. You fucking with a fake. Telling you. Now I'm done, goddammit. I'm done. I'm sick of you niggas. Don't come over here. But you know what I'm saying? With that bullshit. And I'm gonna give y'all a good workout today. So you can be prepared. Because I know these niggas out here ain't preparing you. They fooling you. They lying to you. They gonna leave you out here in the fucking open. And you ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. Make the preparation. It's on. If it's on, act like it's on. It's a beautiful thing. The ancestors said it would come, but they said we're going to be victorious. Shit, we're going to be victorious, man. They can't beat us if the spark is lit. They cannot beat us. They cannot beat us. All right, family. Appreciate y'all. Click the links. Support the generals so I can stay out here on this battlefield. You feel what I'm saying? I'm coming back. We got 2 more before it's over with. I'm coming back. I want to work you out. I want to get you in here. I want to work you out so I can get you in alignment, and I'll be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.